But I think people have different outlooks on what's dark and what's not dark. So I think that's what's confusing.
Because Portia was involved. Youngberg puts a statement out saying he doesn't like dark butts, and you did a video with him.
Yeah, on me. Right. Yeah, it actually was. He had a video that he did, and he was saying I don't dig dark butts. So they had it on media takeout, and they were slamming him, like they hated him. And then I guess they found a picture on my MySpace of us at his release party.
Oh, I have his quote. I have that quote.
Yeah, we'll say it.
Okay. How does he talk?
He says, I ain't trying to be your boyfriend.
I'm kind of racist. You know what I'm saying, son? I don't like dark butts. You know, someone for a light skin man over dark skin man. Said the sexy Can I rapper during an interview with Radio Show Lip Service. It's weird that I do dark butts. That's what I call dark skinned women. Don't date darker than me, son.
He sounds like a monkey. The truth of the matter is, self-hate is connected to the skin dynamic, the color dynamic.
Oh wait, there's more that it goes on. This goes to the hair thing. I'm not going to read like him because that's not really how he talks. I sound it is a little bit like this. I sound a little bit more like Damon Wayans than.
Yeah, that's what you sound like.
He said things got better. He went on to say, I love the pool test. Right. If you can jump in the pool exactly like you are and you don't come out looking better than what you looked before going in the pool, then that's not a good look. Any woman that uses brown gel, wait a minute,
brown gel, the pro style.
I use brown gel before.
Everybody uses pro
style. Anyone that uses brown gel to set down her baby hair is not popping.
Yes. Wow. And that's a quote. Sense. So, of course.
I'm mad he knows the female product. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. I know that he uses it himself. Somebody dunked his ass in water.
A lot of females, of course, being a rapper, he had a lot of black girl fans, and they ripped him on media takeout. And like a week later, they did a story that said, how could he be talking about brown-skinned girls? He was with model Portia Coleman at the party.
Right.
And it was just a picture where we were like taking a picture of this party. He was like kissing you on the cheek, nothing much.
I saw that he was holding a brown paper bag up next to your face.
Hilarious. Wow. He actually had a blunt in his hand. I just kind of took it out. But no, but they did. They slammed him for it because it was like, how could he say something so offensive?
Keeping in mind your fan base. I mean, even if you feel that way, a smart business move would not alienate your whole.
But the way there's a lot of rappers that only have light-skinned girls in their videos or dark-skinned girls.
Which brings me to a blog. My friend Claudia Jean, shout out to her in New York. She wrote. She's a casting director, and she said she's a brown-skinned girl, and she says she is disgusted. She became disgusted doing her job because they would tell her time after time, and these black rappers, really dark guys, would tell her, we do not want any brown-skinned girls for these videos. Right. Latin-looking, mixed-looking women, only exotic, even Asian, but over the dark-skinned women. That are the ones that are buying their stuff and supporting them the most. So, shout out to her for that.
Wow. So the media seems to be really responsible for the images that are coming across.
Absolutely. The media, or is it the media a reflection of what's going on? We have another caller. Let's hear what Tiffany from Florida has to say about this. Tiffany, welcome to the show.
Hey, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you? Wannabe.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow. We didn't see School Days?
Do you remember the movie School Days?
You use a pressing comb or no?
In the movie School Days, there was a battle between the light-skinned black girls and the dark-skinned black girls, and they called the light-skinned girls wannabes, as in wanting to be white, and then jigaboos was a very derogatory comment to dark-skinned girls. I'm being a smart-ass right now when I'm saying it, but it's, it made a big point about what was going on when that movie came out.
I want to see it.
I think that's a little before my day. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
I will be a wannabe. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, what is your take on this, and what is your preference?
Well, I honestly don't have a preference. I can tell you right off the bat a man that I think is gorgeous from every single race. But I'm light-skinned, I'm mixed black and white, and I look Hispanic. And I realize that, most of my life I've always attracted black men, so I've almost always dated a black male.
Right.
So
that's your point.
There's a preference.
That's your point.
Right. So black men are attracted to you more so than white men, and you date black men because of that.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Zoe, has something to say?
Right. That just reiterated what I said, right?
Yeah, that was the point. Yeah. Sometimes, whoever approaches you is the preference.
Right.
But I always say whoever wins the war gets to rewrite history. And what we think of beauty, our idea of beauty, is governed by the society in which we live.
Exactly.
Your social game rules, right? If somebody comes in and destroys your country, and they come in and set up a new government, they can set up basically what I call social engineering. They can start sending out through the media different images of what they want to see, right? Or what they think is beautiful. And a lot of people, especially African Americans here in America, we don't really know our history. There's like a huge chunk that's missing that showed us in a light that was very powerful, very regal, very beautiful. And without that, I fear that the preference to be something other than you are, because you've been conditioned to hate your skin, to hate, you know, what you look like, your nose, your lips. And then understand, while you're being taught to hate it, the one who oppressed you is taking bits and pieces of what he's teaching you to hate.
Right.
So, like, what's the lady that was on your show a couple weeks ago, Rena?
Oh yeah, Serena.
Yeah.
I mean, her lips are the size of an inner tube.
Right.
But if you go back and look at some older, there's some older pictures of her.
It wasn't like that before.
It's tennis baloney.
And then all these white girls now with the implants, the booty implants, the tanning, the braids.
So they teach you to hate yourself,
Right.
but then they take different little bits and pieces.
And they buy. I need them to stop buying up all the Yaki Perm straight number 6 hair. I'm getting tired of this. Anyways, we're gonna take a break.
Yes.
Very fascinating conversation.
It is.
Very
Good.
deep.
Yeah.
We need
very deep. More time.
Shout out Oprah. Have us on. Anyways, give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We are talking about color, shades of love. What's your preference? Dark, brown, light, white? And let us know how it's affected your dating color preference. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. More with the Pigeons and Zoe Williams. We come back from the break. Hey.
And I brought a friend along to help me.
Welcome back to the Claudia George and the Pigeons. Give y'all some individual love. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina is here.
Who's in the house?
Flora is here.
Who's in the house?
Portia Coleman's here.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
Who's in the house?
The voice of reason.
Always.
Zoe
Who else is in the house?
The voice of no reason. Claudia Jordan. Our topic today is shades of love, and I want to know how this affects your relationship and who you pick, your choices of mates. We've talked off air about who's dated white and black, and I know it's hard to believe I dated a white guy one time.
Clutch the pearls.
He was.
How long ago was this?
It was back in college.
Okay.
He was a stockbroker.
I can't imagine this.
Kept me icy.
It's therapy.
Kept me icy.
The year was 93.
Stereotypical statement, right?
The year was 93, 94. And the BMW that I was driving was 93 and 94. I looked quite ballerific. But I hated what it looked like. It looked like I was dating him because he had a lot of money.
So was he ugly?
And
Clearly you were not. Right.
No, I met him in the airport. He had jeans on, looked normal. I was tired. I was going through a tired of brother's phase. Brother before him beat my ass. So I was like, I'm
but
cool.
you weren't attracted to him.
He was cute actually. He had a little tan to him.
Oh.
But let me tell you something. I felt so uncomfortable when we would go to like Madison Square Garden. He'd hold my hand, especially when we walked by brothers. He'd like really try to claim me,
Right.
and I'd have to let go. I felt shame.
Wow.
Can't be ashamed.
Because like I felt like they were saying, well, they were saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Fell out.
Right.
What is on my tongue?
Like on dance floor.
Gross.
As she pulls something off her tongue. And there it is.
Anyways, no, and like I felt like he was trying to claim me more around the brothers, and then I was trying to like distance myself around the brothers, and then his white friends would make these like I was cool with them,
Right.
and then his white friends would say, well, are you sure she's not after you just for your money? Well, what kind of family does she come from? They were very judgmental. They couldn't just believe it was what it was. You know, and it was like, it made me, after a while, I realized to be with someone of a different race, you really have to love that person.
Yes,
because
you have to
there's
have
so many
that
obstacles
extra.
you have to go up against.
Yes.
So I'm not against it, but I have to really care more. I was like kind of half in, half out at that point.
I just think it's unfair.
I do miss the white BMW though. Shout out to them.
Oh, it wasn't yours.
No,
wasn't
God,
my
no.
name.
I didn't vote for her. I just think it's unfair how a lot of times, of course, black men do not like when black women date white men. When they will walk around all day, every day, with black, white, Asian. And that's like a lot of black men that I knew when Halle Berry was with her guy. Like, they hated her. They're like, I don't work with Halle Berry no more. I don't like her no more. She ain't. I'm like, why? And they're turned off at the fact that she even went to a white boy and now has a child by a white man. And
Well, we
like,
are territorial, that's true. And we have double standards.
But double standards and how unfair that is to where you guys can do it all day, but then you see a black girl with a white boy and it's like, oh, whatever, she turned coat, or that she's dissing him.
It's definitely, I think it's much harsher when a black woman is with a white man than the opposite.
Right.
We may roll our eyes, but at this point it's like so common.
That's only south of Wilshire. If we say it this way, it's okay.
Oh, that's okay. If it's in BH, it's fine.
All